I have a really close network of other entrepreneurs in different industries. Everybody's like, oh, we use NetSuite, kind of just have to, and they weren't happy with it. They were really frustrated. They had to have a full-time developers just to get their system to where it needed to be and for ongoing maintenance. That didn't really feel like a viable solution.
When we were dealing with NetSuite, they couldn't use our style numbers. Some of our style numbers go on and on and on.
I couldn't find anybody to tell me that NetSuite had radically transformed their organization.
The last time I did this, we went from Great Plains to NetSuite with 30 people, $500,000, and we did this one with less than 10 for $120,000.
With NetSuite, you pay per seat, but with Acumatica, you get a license and you can add as many users as you want.
And I felt like that was like, oh yeah, here's the car, check it out, look at the commercial. And then when we got it, it was, oh, you want a steering wheel too? Oh, you didn't mention that. We would say, but you told us these things, do you have proof?
We had that issue with NetSuite where we were trying to figure out, what happened to the site, why is it missing? That was a rough time, and that really created a lot of frustration for our customers.
You don't change ERP systems every day. Maybe once in a lifetime or twice in a lifetime, and we got to make sure we go to a platform that's right. We did another demo, and everybody kept pulling to Acumatica.
We looked at all the main alternatives, NetSuite, Sage, and really for us, none of them stood up in the way that Acumatica did in terms of user experience, licensing model, openness to the API, and just pure fitting our requirements. Acumatica was way ahead of those.
Everybody I talked to, both at the organization and customers, were really, really enthusiastic about what it did for their organization.
Everyone loves the ease of use of Acumatica. Our customer service, everyone, it's just so easy to use that we don't have to hire a whole bunch of extra people because no one does workarounds.
Acumatica, it didn't matter how many letters, how many numbers, it was just the ease of being able to take 4,000 SKUs and just upload them into the system.
In Great Plains or NetSuite or anywhere else, I've never seen a dashboard that's as easy to use and customized to specific people. We have a reconciliation tool and a dashboard that tells the service managers, hey, these 3 guys didn't process those 4 receipts. And then it turns red, so we don't even really have to tell them because nobody wants anything red on their dashboard.
From a technical perspective, what I loved about Acumatica was that they had different integration options.
Before, we were having to transfer information from a database and doing journal entries at the end of the month, and I didn't know where we stood because I wouldn't know until the first of the month. Now, I could look at it any second of the day, and I know exactly where we stand financially.
A lot of times people have never heard of Acumatica. Of course, they hear of most of what's broadcasted on radio, which is NetSuite. Once I pull out my phone, I show them how simple it is. I show them how user-friendly it is. Right away, people are, oh my gosh, people don't know how powerful this software is. It's like a hidden secret. Once it gets out there, boy, it's just gonna take over the world.